what Gamma produced, it is pretty much close to done, which is why I love this program. I like how it has the hero section with the bold heading and the compelling subheading. Also, the call to action, book your free consultation today, is definitely great. Now, this is where you'll lay out the problem, right? You want to dive deep into what your potential clients are struggling with. I'm going to show you how I would rewrite and rearrange some of this text, but let me just bring you through the structure and share with you how it follows the story brand framework or methodology. That way, no matter what program you're using, you can understand how to create a compelling freelance copywriting website that allows you to book calls with prospective clients. So this is where you would go into why the client should hire you. I do a lot of work with my students to uncover what is unique about your background, your experiences, your interests. You don't need to be an experienced copywriter. Something I specialize in is helping brand new copywriters who are just trying to break into this industry pull out what from their background and experiences can be useful for clients, and how can we create a compelling story that connects you to your ideal clients. Now, this is from Donald Miller. He recommends that you always lay out a process or a path to let a client know what will happen next if they do click that call to action button, which is to book a call with you. There's something about humans that we feel safe when we know what's coming next. That's why laying out your process is really important. I love that Gamma was able to produce this compelling photo. Hey, look at that. Was that 8-pack? This is inappropriate. Okay, so these are benefits of hiring you as a copywriter. Obviously, client success stories. We want to put testimonials and any results you have gotten for your freelance copywriting clients. If you are brand new, something I recommend is showing stats. Maybe they're not stats that you are responsible for, but maybe helping your clients understand, like, hey, 90% of all sales come from email marketing. That's why you should hire me. That's an example of how you can include compelling stats on your freelance homepage, even if you don't have experience just yet. And then we have here the final call to action and how to connect on social media. Now, one cool thing about Gamma is that you can actually preview this on mobile, right? So that's something really important, is that we see what our websites look like on mobile, because a certain percentage of clients are going to be looking at your site on their phone or tablet. Now, here are some changes I would make, and Gamma makes it super easy to edit each section of the site. So I want to put this call to action in the center. Boom, there we go. I also want to change the background to maybe something a little bit more compelling. I kind of want to get rid of this overlay effect because I feel like I can't even see that picture in the background. Let's change the overlay color to a, there we go. Okay, so I feel like I can see him now, and it's not, you can see at least that it is like a weightlifting image. Now, this is what we want to get rid of. I don't like that it says the problem. I would also write something a little bit more compelling here. Let's see if we can command AI. Be more specific. I would write something here like, are you struggling with? I also feel like this image doesn't do a great job of emphasizing the point. Edit accent image. Frustrated business owner looking at computer. Okay, so we want to change the theme, I think.
My hosting a WooCommerce store earns me money all day, every day. I'm Gabrielle Scarlett.
Let's do photography. And let's do square. And let's change the AI model. Flux Pro. Generate. Let's see what happens. And these are all the images that have been created for this site, which is really cool. Okay, I love this one. I love this one because it kind of looks like she's like a jacked gym girly struggling at the computer. Yes. Okay, let's do that one. Okay, absolutely love that. Make it maybe a little bit smaller. So then you would just kind of make sure that all of your headings formatted correctly. Remember that we want this site to be very skimmable and scannable. Text has to be broken up. The biggest mistake when I'm auditing a copywriter's website is that there are like these walls of text. It needs to have a lot of white space. The other cool thing about Gamma is you could literally just click a button and say make it more visual so that you can add visuals. This used to be something where you'd have to source stock images or find the right images or have, brand photos taken. The fact that AI can just generate images is really cool. I love the way Gamma did these big bullet points, these big numbers to break up the text. It looks great. I would just say watch out for like what I call ChatGPT buzzwords like elevate, supercharge, rocket emojis. So I would just make this copy like super focused and super tailored to your ideal freelance clients. You need to know who they are and what they care about in order to write effective copy. Never just use what AI generates, but could you imagine, but can you imagine how much simpler this makes it because you have a first draft to start editing? And there you have it. In just a few minutes, you've created a professional client magnetizing website, all thanks to Gamma. If you found this helpful, you are not going to want to miss this next video where I talk about how to create proposals for prospective freelance clients or even existing freelance clients. Imagine sending sleek, high converting proposals to your clients in a fraction of the time, just like we did with the website today.
Okay. Now, is Ernie there or he doesn't? Because my Hmm. Hold on. I trying to bring this to Gamma and do a copy for Ernie. Okay. I got his PR article done before this. So I put in Lyric AI and I want to create for Ernie um, BioPage. Now everybody can see my screen, right? I'm at Lyric AI. I want to
There's
create
satu box color hitam on the right hand side tu. Mak kena buang benda tu.
um yeah. Hmm, How to remove this one? I learned this before. I remove this. Okay, I move it up. Can see?
Dah okey dah.
Okay. I want to create for Ernie a bio page. Can you craft the headline with Ernie Lin name? Give me the mission and core value statement for him as well. Okay, let him create this first. Don't want to confuse him. Now it's creating. Let me show something in Gamma. Okay, get started now is how you can embed your calendar. I'll take this one, copy link event, Then I go to gamma and then I place it here.